Hello, everyone. It is Bryce here with Ryan, parentheses, Catherine, see the light, and parentheses. How are we doing today, Ryan, parentheses, Catherine, see the light, and parentheses?
Well, I mean, you didn't even say this is Taute, two of us till the
Oh
end.
my
Happy
God.
Taute Thursday, Bryce. Happy Taute Friday. Honestly, based on the time it is, I don't know how long it'll be. It might be Taute Thursday for our wonderful 9 subscribers also.
We have 9 now?
Yeah, I told you we got a 9.
All right, guys. Like and subscribe. And if we hit double digits, right? If we hit double digits, I will come over to Ryan's house and climb in his window when he's sleeping.
Oh,
So double digits, guys. We
oh,
can do it. All
um,
right.
um, well, that's unfortunate. Everyone remember, use Simply Safe by Locks. Um, Unrelated. Anyways, I mean, I'm gonna be straight up honest. Let's get it out of the way. This week's been so much more boring. I've paid significantly less attention the second renoms happened. Like the first half of the week, I feel like a lot of people really enjoyed. I was even annoyed with that because I just wanted Vince to like shut the fuck up. He was pissing me
That's been
off.
every week.
Um, but it hasn't been my favorite week of the season. I'm starting to get a little worried that it might start to get steamrolly because the other side of the house is like three people, and that two of them are Kelly and Keanu, so they're not going to do anything. So I'm kind of hoping for a shakeup and or waiting for the inevitable infighting to start.
Yeah, I agree and disagree. I thought the first part of this week, up until renoms, was hashtag thrilling. There was a lot of drama between the veto ceremony. Um, a lot of fights, a lot of Rachel Keanu of it all, a lot of Vince making me want to shoot myself, but that's nothing new. Um, and it was nice for other people to finally realize that he's Vince, And after the renoms, it was like, okay, I guess Catherine or Kelly don't kind of really give a shit, but I guess we should talk about it. So, um, tale of 2 weeks, I will say. I'm happy with the way it turned out. I think it would have been very lame to lose Rachel here. I wish Kelly left because she's been on my damn nerve. As for power shift, I would, on paper, sure, but I can't see Kelly in power. I can't do it. I don't think I'll be able to do it. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Um,
Beat by a
so
shakeup, I mean, like, I kind of need, like, when Ava said that if she won HOH, she'd backdoor Mickey, I kind of need something like that in my life.
yeah,
Um,
I'm cool with the shakeup ending Mickey's life. That's cool with me.
the other reason I didn't like the first half of this week as much as a lot of other people is because I had Bryce in my DMs saying, Ryan, Rachel going up, I'm going to stop watching the season. The season's over. I want to kill myself. And I couldn't deal with Bryce. Um, like I agree that I am happy about the result. I didn't necessarily want Rachel to go up, and I especially did not want Rachel to get evicted. But I don't know. I kind of just want a little bit of. I'm rooting for the people in power, but I'm scared that the people in power will just stay in power the rest of the game, and it'll become boring, like this week was.
Well, the good news is all that really entails is like there's like 3 people that could go home, and then after that it would be right back to. But yeah, I get that fear. I do get that fear. So hopefully, I have a feeling with this season it's going to be a damn mess again. I in my heart, and it's something in my heart. You heard it here first. Is feeling a Kelly HOH coming. I don't know what to tell you. I feel it in the air. So we'll have to see if you're right about that. Also, Rachel was going up for a bit. All right, I thought she wasn't, and then she was, and I thought she was going up because Vince was like, "Hey, everybody, she's going up," and then it was down to the literal last second. I was glued to feeds. Morgan and Ashley were there, like chucking those M&Ms around like their life depended on it. Cuddling up to Vince to get him to do what she wants. It is a miracle that Rachel didn't go up, and she surely should have, partially because of her own doing, partially because everyone's weird, but she didn't. So, what we win.
Honestly, what I kind of need. Okay, Mickey goes as the last pre-juror, just because I haven't forgotten. I'm not going to gloss over things. I'm never going to beat Team Mickey again. It's not happening. I want her out. Um, she needs. We need Jimmy's karma, but we need Mickey to go next, and then the week after that is the triple. So we kind of just need the rumored triple. We kind of just need like
9/11 triple.
Kelly Keanu leave back to back, and then like the last HOH of the triple with like Lauren or something, and she just takes a fucking shot and someone leaves, and then like that would leave the final six is what like Lauren, Vince, and then four of
Mm-hmm.
Rachel side. I think that would be really
Keep
fun.
Lauren out of that damn final six. Get her out of here before
Who,
Keanu.
if do you really just want the final six to all just be like the same fucking side and Vince? Like,
Keanu could be there. I'm fine with Keanu hanging for a bit. Lauren is so boring and useless.
yeah, but
Get
if
her out.
she just randomly wins triple HOH and takes a huge fucking shot and then shakes the game up, and then it's her and Vince versus the world, I think that would be kind of fun.
I don't know. I don't want to be like, oh,
I
Rachel,
also need her on my screen.
you're a bully. I don't know.
I'm always gonna want a beautiful woman on my screen more than Keanu.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I could live with that. I just really don't like. I really like. I just can't root for like Kelly Keanu
Okay,
anymore.
wait. How about this? How about this? Instead of Lauren HOH at Final Seven in the triple, Morgan wins HOH and noms Lauren, and then pawns like fucking Will or something, and then like Lauren wins HOH, and instead of nomming Vince, she like backdoors fucking Rachel or something. But then Rachel stays,
That's fine.
and then it's like 2v2 or like 3v3, like Vince, Lauren, Morgan versus the other three.
I'm ready for Morgan to take for Lauren. No, Lauren wins HOH, takes out Vince because she finally had enough. Then I'm
I kind of need that too. But
then I am
she literally has no allies.
correct. But yeah, I'm trying to think of any other eventful things that happened. That veto was really funny. I liked the competition. It was funny that they kind of like threw a whole round to Mickey and Keanu was Keanuing.
Okay,
But
side note, I did want to talk more about that competition because, like, I understand the format. I wish you could just fucking pick whoever you want. I know it's like, then it lets you gang up on, like, the underdogs or whatever, but it's still a 50-50 chance at the end of the day. I'm like, or at least have it knockout style to where one person can't just go twice in a row. I didn't like that they were forced to like your decisions in the first couple rounds like barely fucking matter because it's just like it's 50-50 anyways. Everyone's going to go once, so who cares who you pick?
it doesn't quite matter who you. That's what I was saying. It doesn't quite matter who you pick, and besides that one round where Mickey was safe,
Yeah,
unless it's like, oh, I can juke this person out or whatever, even though it's like pretty much flawed.
no.
Although, I liked. Yeah, no, that's fair. I
I
liked
wish you
it. I
could just
saw a
pick
lot of
whoever
people
you want.
complaining about it and about the acting. I loved the cringe acting. I don't know. I was okay with it. It could be tweaked, but it was good.
And also, you said there's not much more to talk about. We can't not talk about Vince and Morgan. I I told you earlier that I had seen like four different ship names from them. I've seen Vorgan, I've seen Mince, I've seen like a ton of shit. My favorite is like Virgin, except I pronounce it Virgin because I think it's funnier
Yeah.
because it's spelled like Virgin with an A. So that's my personal favorite ship name for them. Um, However, am I a shipper? Absolutely not. I don't know how the fuck Vince thinks this is chill, or why he's just lying about what him and his girlfriend agreed. Like she went. I'm assuming you saw. Like she went online and she was like, "Yeah, no, like I never signed off on fucking any of this." And then like someone was like, "Hey, it's me. I'm his girlfriend's cousin and also his best friend of 20 years. We're all pissed at him."
Well, we'll see who
I,
lasts long between that and Cat and Riley. You know.
we can only hope it's Virgin.
I've been seeing mostly minces, which I was surprised because I thought mini was good, but
Oh wait,
mince is
that's like easily the best. I've never heard that one.
yeah, but I don't know why we didn't do mini and we're just going for mince. But mince is so like ugly and gross that I'm down for
Because people use their like actual. I don't. I like Virgin because it's the funniest. I think
it.
objectively the best one is that if you keep their full names, probably Vorgan. Maybe I don't know. I think Virgin's funnier, so I'm Team Virgin.
Okay, that makes sense to me. Um, yeah. I will say my other favorite part of the veto comp I forgot to say was Will like eating it up. Like, he like grabbed it and Keanu was like, "Oh," and he's like, okay, give me the damn poison." I thought that was really funny. What was the HOH comp?
The wall.
Oh, that was fun. Um,
Except, did you watch the wall episode?
I didn't watch the episode.
Okay, see, they came up with like reasons as to why they were sliming them. So like there were lore reasons because they were on a train, right? They're hanging off a train. Um, and they kept saying shit like, "Oh no, there's pink flamingos on the track. They're not moving. They're not moving." And then like pink slime would hit them. Or like, "Oh, look, it's the Loch Ness monster. It looks like it has a cold." And then it would slime them. And my personal favorite was, "Oh, we're driving right past Blueberry Town. Oh, they get mad that our train's too loud, so they throw things at us, and then they got blue slime."
Blueberry Town is crazy. I like the mass murder of the flamingos, but that's oh my god, we're past Blueberry Town. They don't even try. That's great. Um,
So that was my personal favorite part, where they just came up with lore for the slime for some fucking reason.
mhm. And I think last week we were like, why is Vince winning? I can see why Vince now knowing
I mean, like
he
I
could not have done
understand
that.
now. Like we didn't have all. They should have just fucking talked before the competition. Like there was no reason he should have felt that in danger. It's been like, "Yo, I'm really sorry. I'm close with Morgan. It was I was distraught about it. Like whatever. Like I swear I am not personally coming after you. I still want to like be on the same page. We're going after Rachel. Blah blah blah." And then when it's them hanging up against each other, he can just fucking drop and let her take out Rachel.
No, because well, if they properly made up, yes, but they didn't in the 2 hours.
Well, yeah, but that's not what I said.
I know, I guess, but I don't even know if she would have forgiven him. I think she wanted to put him up, regardless of what he said.
I think Lauren would have been able to talk to her and been like, "Listen, he fucked up, but like we need him as a number. Like the other people are a whole other side."
I guess, but given the circumstances, I don't blame him for winning HOH anymore. I guess because
I
that
mean, I still do because he should have had that conversation with her. But it's
okay,
also on her
as we're on
when
the wall, should he let go of the wall?
it's also on her because he said, "Hey, can we talk deals?" And she was like, "Nope," and then just fucking blew up and got evicted. So
Yep.
we'll talk about that when we get to her next year.
Shall we just go for it? Is there anything else we missed here?
I don't know. Do we have an HOH result yet?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. What if I told you Mickey is our new HOH?
I wouldn't believe you.
It was a prank. It was a Mickey HOH prank. Um,
Wow, good. You got me.
just some of the classic goofs we get up to here at the TOUTTE podcast, you know?
Bryce, watch out behind you. There's a group of pink flamingos.
Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking hit it with a train. um okay. Let's tear. Let's tear.
Okay, two things. One, you probably are going to forget to hit the button you need to show me the tier list.
No.
Two, I really was it last week that we were having all the connection issues. Shout out to our one commenter that was like RIP Bryce's camera or like RIP Bryce's internet. I was very, very lucky, flattered, happy to get a comment. We do reply to comments, and by we I mean me. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it was an inspiration. Remember to like and subscribe. Smash that
Smash
notification
that
bell,
like button.
please.
Like I remember, if we hit 10 subscribers, I'm going into Ryan's house in his sleep.
We'll be opening a Patreon, YouTube members, OnlyFans.
Only fan.
Did you see that Zay's selling feet pics?
I did see that,
I almost
and
I almost
I don't
DM'd you to tell you
understand.
that I shot.
I don't understand how someone could be like gross enough to buy that, and like where they would go to buy that. Like, where would you go to buy that? You know,
I
like
assume
how would you like purchase that if you were like one of those gross people? You know, like ew, gross. You
I
know,
don't know, maybe theoretically they could like DM him on Instagram, maybe. I don't fucking know.
feet, human feet. Um, well,
It took me too long to catch on to that.
all right. So here we are. We have our people. We have our 90 billion Macy's ads.
He's probably having a 1 day sale. No, there was a
Maybe
Macy's
they're
commercial
only
during
$229. Oh, London to $99.
there
Crazy.
was a Macy's commercial in I think it was tonight's episode, it might have been yesterday, but there was a Macy's commercial for it said that if you bought like a certain thing or a certain amount that I think you could get a $300 Macy's gift card for free with it.
Wow. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna start easy. All right. Oh. I'm gonna start with Miss Catherine, our evictee. Um, I don't know about you. I thought she was about to like girl boss ice queen pop off a little bit after Riley left and might like wake up and play the game, and she didn't. She just you could tell she was so lost without him there. Um, and there were times I found her fighting, and like she almost got her way with the renom. Like there was one time the main thing she said was she was like, Vince, you're gonna be so embarrassed. America's gonna hate you. Like they're gonna think you're so stupid for not putting up Rachel. They're gonna think you're a wimp. And once she started hitting with the like, you're gonna look like a stupid idiot, Vince was like, I'm not a stupid idiot. I'm gonna put up Rachel. And until like the next person talks. So that was good. Some good efforts there to get up Rachel. The bad is about everything else. Um, Once she was nominated, she literally barely campaigned at all. She spent the whole week just saying absurd things about Rachel and her family, even though there are like 90 other people in the game. I don't know. She's gone. She was boring. She's gone. So I don't know what she could have done or should have done. There was kind of something there, but she really did just give me Mimi vibes. Like she never turned it on. So shuts Catherine's out.
Mimi vibes is crazy because we know that Mimi was like thinking about the game. She was speaking to the camera. We knew like she had the potential. I see fucking no potential in Catherine. I think that Riley leaving could have, and under different circumstances, could have been an opportunity for her to really get the foot in the door. But she just sat around all week, like was like Vince, don't put me up, I guess, but like didn't. She should have been using the time pre going on the block to start talking game with other people, making deals, making inroads. And she just wasn't really doing that with anyone except like Ava, kinda, and even then,
Mm-hmm.
like not a ton. Quite frankly, there is no reason she should have been nominated on Vince's HOH. She handled the fallout terribly. Even after Vince betrayed her, I understand you're hurt. Who the fuck else do you have in the house? I get it. I'm upset about it on a personal level. This isn't going to change our game, but she is not a good player. Like she's not active. When she is active, she's ineffective. Um, like she had people sobbing over voting Riley out, like Mickey, and then didn't even like pull Mickey in, like do anything. Like she was clearly struggling on the wall against Vince and was about to lose, and then he wanted to offer her a deal, and she turned it down. Like I can't think of a single positive aspect about her game. On a personal level, she seems like a lovely girl who was in a bad situation. Catherine, see the light, please.
I've also just realized like I kept thinking like, oh, she wanted to win, so she didn't want to make a deal. But I've only just realized she could have been like, Vince, drop and I won't put you up, and he probably would have.
Correct.
So, oh well.
Also, I don't know if you did it on purpose. I cannot see the tier list anymore.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it like disconnected for a bit. So we have Catherine in F. Yeah, that's all I got to say about Catherine. I've never had much to say about her, and I still don't. So have fun.
I mean, you did in the fucking preseason.
Oh my god, I forgot about our draft, guys. My draft is terrible. Let's
Oh,
wait.
Bryce, you want to know about that? It's 7-3 right now.
Oh my god, who do I have? Will. I have Ashley. Oh, I got Will and Ashley.
Yeah, you have two good ones, and then Mickey.
Okay, that's a draft.
I have everyone else.
I'm ready. I'm feeling. I'm
Before I wanted
calm.
to kill myself with my Kelly, and now she's gonna make fucking jury.
It is quality over quantity. I don't even want to think about her in jury. I can't
Yeah,
do
no.
it.
Unfortunately,
Get Kelly's ass out of the way too.
it is unfortunate that you have two genuine contenders here. I'm now changing my mind. I'm rooting for Kelly and Keanu to win every HOH for the rest of the game.
Okay. Well, that's a choice. And then Mickey will win. And then Mickey wins.
I'm so conflicted. I think earlier in the week we said where we were going to put this person. I feel like it hasn't changed. I don't know if I'm lowballing or highballing because this week's been such a confusing mess for him.
Here, let me step
Put,
ahead.
put Vincent C. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know where to begin. Vince came into the week with the opportunity to put the game in his hands and then put it from his hands into a little box and then with the box like lock it and then put the key in the toilet with the M&Ms Morgan flushed, and he just didn't do any of that. He handled the Riley vote out terribly. He had people that should have been on his side actively mad at him. He burned that entire side. He then won HOH and burned them again by putting fucking two or three of them up. He should have been wanting Rachel out the entire week. I still stand by the fact that nomming her would have been the correct option, especially backdooring. Except he muddied the water so much with how scared he played the week. Keanu was like right about something. He was like, Keanu, this putting up Catherine helped show the house that you didn't run my HOH. And Keanu was like, no, it shows them that you let Morgan run your HOH because he fucking did. I don't know what the hell he's doing. People are clocking that him and Morgan's relationship is like fucking weird. Um, he's in C because like Keanu's still obsessed with him, Morgan's still obsessed with him, Lauren's still obsessed with him. If he gets decent HOH outcomes, he's still in a good position to go pretty far. To my knowledge, he's not the immediate target of the other side because of the judges. Like Keanu's a bigger target, even Kelly's still probably bigger target. I've heard Lauren talked about more than I've heard him talk about. So he's in C because he has the potential to go back up. He can like we've seen the position she's fallen into. I'm not going to say the position she's put himself into because I don't know how much of any of that has been active, like because his active gameplay is trying not to make people mad. Um, I think to be a winner, you need to be decisive, and I'm really like a couple weeks ago, I would have said he's one of the more likely winners. And even though I think as a player, he's one of the most potentially capable if he were to want to be, I just I really have trouble seeing him win with the way he plays the game, even though I think he can luck himself into that because of comp outcomes from his allies.
All right. I agree with most of what you said. I think we talked about it a bit. Like he came into this HOH with a dilemma, and we both agreed getting Rachel out probably would have been best for his game, but it's tough to do, and it's a tricky balance to play. So if you wanted to do that, he had to make a decision early, put up the right set of initial nominees, whatever. But like you said, the problem was he was at max indecisiveness. He could not do anything but tell everybody what they want to hear. It was his peak, like, oh, I'm so bad. Somebody like, you just put me on the block, and he'd be like, well, how do you think I feel? My game's in shambles. And it was insufferable. But the good thing was everyone started to catch on. In his defense, here's something I was thinking about. There is an aspect to where Vince is that he actually has gotten really unlucky. I actually don't hate the move of taking out Mickey. I actually do think had the week gone smoothly and Mickey not won POV and Mickey could go home, it was actually kind of the perfect move because it takes a number away from the Rachel side while allowing him to stay in the good graces of the judges. It's kind of a perfect compromise. So I actually do not hate the logic of taking out Mickey. And I think it's really, really unlucky that Mickey was able to win that power of veto. That being said, it was clear he was not ready for a backup plan, just like he was freaking out at the last vote. So and the way he played that was terrible. He's still in a fine spot. I don't think people are going for him, but he's now riding with the side that he is on the bottom of. So I can see him winning. I can see him making good. But just weird HOH overall, I'm gonna say. Too much lying, overlying. So yeah, that's my assessment. I think C is fair.
My other issue is that, like, even within the judges, like, he made it so obvious that he was willing and considering to flip on it. And instead of, like, if he was so scared, he could have, even, like, the Catherine move could have been better if he was like, Rachel, I am not going for you. Like, I want this to prove it. Like, everything's water under the bridge. I truly want to go far. Like, make a fucking final two with Rachel. Do what you need to fucking do. He just didn't set up any of the work for the position he put himself in. This could have worked out if he played it better. But the way he did, I think he lost a lot of respect in the game, and I think he actively worsened his position.
I agree. A lot of people do not respect him now. That did respect him. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes with Vinny. And the shit with Morgan's so weird. Oh my god. Stop. Stop.
Do you want to talk about it?
I can't. It's really weird. They're really touchy-feely. Morgan runs his shit. It's weird. I thought he was playing Morgan, she's playing him. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, about Morgan on the list.
I'm gonna do. Are we cool to move on?
Yeah, I don't
I'm gonna get another one easy out of the way. Wow, I can't believe Kelly's bottom of F. Who would have ever guessed this? Yet another week where if she didn't win, she was going home. Another week where she did everything but the right thing. You know, again, kept siding with fresh off of last week where she's mad that she did not go up and she's burned Rachel, who, like Keanu, might have been the only one to have her back. Her plans were insane. She annoyed everyone. My favorite was like when Catherine was pleading for her life. At one point, she came into the room and was like, I have the best idea ever. We're going to make Mickey not use the veto on herself. We can convince her, guys. Down to thinking she'd stay over Ava. Like, she's insane. She was saying some heinous, horrible things I can't support. Going way too far about Rachel's family when Rachel really has not done anything to her too much. I'm sure she's entertaining, but I can't deal with her. She's not sane, and nobody wants her there, and she just won't die, I guess. So that's my assessment of the Kellmeister. At least she's got Keanu, and she's got kind of a side-ish. She's got Lauren and Keanu, and that's about it.
My personal favorite part wasn't that veto thing. It was when she told Vince that if she won the veto, she would have used it on Ava so that they could backdoor Rachel. Because the optimal play, if you want to backdoor your enemy, is to veto the only person on the block that would save Rachel instead of himself or Mickey.
No, that's
convenient gameplay by Kelly. Level. I mean, you know what, Bryce? Can you please tell me who Kelly's inspiration was?
I wish she ever talked about it. I just can't remember. It's Tucker.
Okay. All I want to say, I want to point out, Tucker got 11th place, and Kelly is guaranteed at least 10th place in a cast with one more person. That's 2 more weeks than Tucker.
She's better than him. She's the better Tucker, and Tucker's the best player of all time. So because she's better, she's now the best player of all time.
Oh wait, did you see that Angela's gonna like surprise the house guests on the veto episode? They're gonna be so mad about Tucker.
I'm so excited.
Kelly's probably gonna try to fucking kill her.
You know what's annoying? Can I tell you some nightmare I'm starting to have about Kelly?
Please do.
She's scrappy underdog for long enough, and the edit has been very sympathetic and given her all the crying music. I am getting into worry territory for AFP. I could see a Kelly or Keanu AFP in our future.
Surely, if Rachel just lasts like 2 more weeks, she's got it.
I hope so, but you never know. We got the Cameron winning AFP voters, you know. So if someone wins enough comps, if Kelly keeps winning a comp or two, we're cooked. So they better not do that.
Okay, new idea. They release AFP and just don't put Kelly on the ballot and hope nobody notices.
Good.
Okay,
If
anyway.
not, I think the contenders are her and Keanu, Rachel, and Will. I don't see anyone else getting it besides those 4, probably.
Well, what about Lauren? Maybe if people, okay, for the episode watchers that only watch 1 episode a week and only watch 30 seconds, and if they happen to get one of her DRs, then she's golden.
It's true. I did like the subplot with Lauren this week and with others of like everyone failing to have a private conversation. Side note, that actually was really fun this week.
It was. I think that's the most screen time Lauren's gotten all season, including her HOH.
Yes.
It also, I can see if Ashley was like a narrator of the episode. She was there a lot, I was noticing.
Yes, thank God.
I can see her creeping up for AFP if that continues.
I doubt it. But I'd like. We live in Trump's America, Diva. It's not going to be Ashley.
Okay, I don't know if I have anything else to say about Kelly's game. I kind of just keep forgetting she's there, and I wish that she wasn't because, like, we've been saying it since week 1. She's absolutely like literally, genuinely. I think if the house guests just woke up and she wasn't there tomorrow, they'd be like, "Man, it's a lot quieter in here." But like, I don't know why. And then like someone would go to nominate her, and they'd be like, "Oh shit, she's not here anymore."
That being said, I got to give her a 10 for that blockbuster. She did eat that up.
I mean, Catherine kind of choked it, but
okay. Who do you want to talk about next? Maybe we can talk about Lauren while we're in the neighborhood.
Would it be bold of me to say to put Kelly above Catherine?
Yeah.
At least she didn't cause her own nomination by refusing a deal with the HOH.
I heard rumors that she asked to go up. I still don't know if that's true or not, but Vince said in passing while she was getting water, Kelly said, what if you just put me up? And that was one of his justifications.
Well, you know.
So I'd like to keep her where she is, please. Yeah. So who you want to do next, Ryan?
Let's finish the F tier. Put him there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Forgot about my man. Oh goodness gracious.
Okay, Bryce. Question.
Yeah.
You're in the Big Brother house.
Okay, hello. It's me. I'm in the Big Brother house.
Okay. You currently have 0 allies.
Okay, hey, it's me. I'm in the Big Brother house and I have no allies.
Okay, one single person wants to work with you and they won HOH and kept you safe the week before.
Okay, so one person. Wants to work with me in the whole house and they kept me safe. Got it.
They tell you all week that their target has actively talked about going after you. And then that person leaves, but you saved them.
Okay. Got it.
The next HOH confirms that that person that you thought was your friend did not like you and was indeed targeting you.
They're lying. Untrue. Okay.
Well, no. Vince is saying it now.
Oh, true. Okay.
Okay, so now who do you want to target?
Rachel. Well, first of all, now that I know that that one ally was telling the truth and it's been the only one who's with me, and this other guy has now backstabbed me 4 times, let's target the one person who's with me. What is wrong with this fucker? Like, genuinely, something's broken in his brain. The more someone lies to him, the more he likes them. And even though girls in the house are like, this guy cannot listen to a woman's opinion to save his life. I got into the brain of Keanu a little bit ago, and I started to kind of realize why he is this way, because you have to go into Keanu world to understand. Okay. Keanu thinks, so you got to go there with me. He is Dan Giesling. Genuinely, he in his brain thinks he is running the house like Derek and Dr. Will. So when he goes from person to person, right? He cannot comprehend that what he's doing is transparent, right? So he makes all these master plans that are stupid and blatant and thinks he's Dr. Willing it. Like, I'm going to go to Vince and get him to nominate Rachel, but that way the blood won't be on my hands, so she can go and I won't be the one to have to do it. And everyone will be wrapped around my fingers. Meanwhile, they're telling each other in the first place, and it's not working out. And so the very realization for him that he is not Dr. Willing running the game is too much for him. He can't register it. And once he finally registers, it's too much for his brain to register like that he's a little wrong. Like, oh, maybe Vince did lie to me once. Maybe Riley was after me. To then make the leap to like, I'm wrong about everything, he can't do it. He can't compute it. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but he seems to like Rachel again, I guess. So I don't know. That's my Keanu breakdown. I hope you enjoy it.
No, like he doesn't do a single good thing ever in the game. Like, it's genuinely insane to me. Like, and the thing is, it's not like he's like, oh man, like, it's not like Vince is snowing him into being like, Keanu, like, I didn't do anything wrong. Vince is admitting that he did stuff, and Keanu's like, no. And then Keanu's also like, Vince, I know you've backstabbed me 7 times now. It's like fucking Marty with Gino. I backstabbed Gino 3 times now. Except Gino saw that happen, and even Gino, who was probably the most inactive player in BB history, except for Lauren and Vince, was wanting to target Marty because of the betrayals.
Oh, you mean Steven the firefighter?
Yeah, sorry, Steven the firefighter from Hit Show Got to Get Out. But like, Keanu sees Vince betraying him, sees it happening, actively acknowledges like Vince has backstabbed me, but I gotta give him another chance. Like, Rachel, the way you feel about me right now, Rachel, the way you feel about me because of what I did, that's how I feel about Vince. So that means you gotta forgive me because I forgive Vince every time. And then when Rachel's still like, no, I don't like you, like, I'm pissed, Keanu's like, why would you be mad about that? You're supposed to forgive them and keep working with them.
Because he's Dr. Will. He doesn't get caught and in trouble for his problems.
He's such an atrocious game player. I genuinely like don't understand.
I can't do it. And you know, if this was like any male winner, he would be sucking their ass right now. You know.
I think we kind of need this cast with just Paul again. Imagine this cast, but instead of Rachel, it was Paul again.
Oh, Paul's winning. BB19's happening again. Genuinely. Because we're like, Paul, give me your advice, give me your wisdom. Ooh.
He'd be a final three with the showmance. He'd be a final three with like fucking Mickey and Morgan and get them to not fight somehow. He'd be a final three with like fucking Jimmy and Zay. He'd
All
be
right.
fine with Adrian and his bread loaf.
I'm moving on. Fuck this guy. He's funny sometimes though. I'll give him that. All right. Moving on. Let's give Ashley an A. Who's with me? I am so proud of Ashley. We've come such a long way from Showergate when I was defending her with my life. I genuinely think it put such a stain on her that the people just could not wrap their head around the fact that she was smart. And finally, people in the house are starting to realize that even though half the house still thinks she's stupid, she's made some great moves. She's a big, big, big part of the reason Catherine went up. Her reads are spot on. She's doing everything right. She's really turned it around. Very proud of her. And honestly, she's one of my winner contenders at the moment. I think her biggest problem is that lack of respect from people. Like there still is that narrative that Ashley's not doing anything and she's just taking a free ride, which is good for her now, but in the end, will it be good? I don't know. Can she win comps at the end? I don't know, but I really like the way she's playing. I like the way she's turned it around, and I see good things for her. I actually don't think for once anyone is super after her. She could definitely go up in a few scenarios still. But good for her. So yeah, A this week. Good job.
I agree. I'm impressed with the work she's done. She's put herself in a very, very good position. I think she's Will's current number one loyalty. I think she's Rachel's probably number one loyalty. I don't know who else Rachel would be more loyal to. Um, she's not the main target of the other side of the house, even if she'd go up. Did you see that Kelly's pitch to Ashley was like, if I
Yes.
did pick you up, it would just be as a pawn.
To take out a bigger threat, and that could free you up. It'll free you up. That's right.
Genius gameplay by Farm Girl Kelly with the Farm Kid Grit.
The Farm Kid Grit. Remember the Farm Girl Grit? Come on. She's got that Farm Kid Grit.
No, Ashley's really stepped things up. I think she consistently has the best reads in the house. When Morgan was like, let's take out Catherine instead, Ashley was just like, none of those reasons make sense. Like, Kelly's better at comms, let's just get Kelly out because they're both coming for us and Kelly's more likely to win. And like, yeah, you guys are in a position of power right now. You have the numbers. Just take out the people that, like, it's the Jags strategy. Obviously, not to the same extent when it's final 10 and it's a bigger group, but like, Kelly's gonna win comps and fucking nom her, so yeah, just get Kelly out. It makes sense. I think if I think like if her group stays in power, she's only going to get more powerful. But if Rachel leaves, I feel like the target on her will also diminish significantly, and I don't really think it'll harm her that much. I feel like Rachel leaving might be able to help her make inroads with people. So I think she's in a pretty decent position where if she does not get sniped out because of a Rachel like blockbuster or veto win, I think she has a really good chance to go super far.
I agree. Yep, that's all I got on Ashley. So A for Ashley. She's never been up here. Very proud of her.
I want to match her up there with Morgan while we're talking about it. I want to put Ashley higher, but I logistically don't think it makes sense, and I'll explain why. I like what Ashley's actively doing more, but she is still a backup target of multiple people. And I think that there's still like obviously a chance she goes home. I also think Morgan just has more inroads currently with people like I know shit is iffy with her and Lauren right now, but Lauren was saying last week that she wants to get closer with Morgan, especially with Catherine gone. Lauren has nowhere else to go. they know they're both with Vince. I feel like I can see that coming together. Because of her relationship with Vince, she also has the best opportunity to flip and jump ship. Things have also been rocky with her and Mickey, but I feel like Mickey is still also someone that she could potentially jump ship with and pull closer to sooner than Ashley. Um, I don't know, like I think she's less likely to go home next week on like a fluke, and that's the main reason I would put her above Ashley. I think she also was obviously extremely instrumental into everything that went down this week. She went from the block to an extreme position of power. She had people fighting for her. She's fighting for people. She, I don't know. It's kind of a toss up between them. Like, my heart wants to say Ashley above, but logistically, like, I feel like it just makes more
Mm-hmm.
sense that it would be, especially because, like, there's still, like, Ava, who I know things have been getting better with her and Ashley, but I don't think she's ever going to get over that grudge. And I think Ava would be more likely to, like, randomly target Ashley instead of Morgan, and Morgan's probably just safer overall.
Yeah. So here's what I will say. First of all, Ryan is canceled for making me put Morgan in C last week.
He
Second of
deserves
all, I I'm fine with doing it. She obviously had a great week. I agree with you. She was instrumental and insurmountable in getting getting Catherine on that block. That was huge for her. The reason I would consider putting her below is I know this is a common issue for her. She's in a good spot now, but by the end of the week, her old antics were already starting up. Her old side, they're not targeting her, but they were starting to get a little frustrated with her again because she's talking and bulldozing and talking and bulldozing and no one gives a shit. I know Keanu is still targeting her for whatever that's worth. And I just have this feeling that it's going to catch up with her. I don't know. Um, all it takes is 1 week where she has a different perspective, and I can see her going right back to, or just one piece of the wrong info that she spirals on, and I can see her going right back to Mickey Morgan land. But I'm okay with putting her above Ashley too. That's fine by me. That's my worry with her, but obviously now that she's been actually pitching in the right direction, it has been exhausting to watch, but it has been impactful to watch. So I can put her above Ashley. I don't feel too strong about it.
I was gonna say, I think your perspective is fair. I agree that she's more likely to fuck it up for herself. Um, but I just think that based on how things are right now, I just thought of like a couple more points that I wanted to say, and oh yeah, Keanu, for what it's worth, even if he's targeting Morgan, he said that he would put Morgan, Mickey, Ashley on the block. Mickey's the most likely to leave. Actually, if it's Morgan and Ashley on the block, on like a Keanu HOH, who leaves?
Good question. Probably.
Like,
Oh, is it Ashley? It's
Vince is
Ashley.
voting out Ashley, Lauren's voting out Ashley, Kelly would probably vote out Ashley, Ava votes out Ashley. I think Ashley
Yeah.
leaves.
Yep, you're right. There you go. That's all the evidence you need.
But obviously, like, I could be wrong about that. Who fucking knows with Kelly? Like, Lauren theoretically even could change her mind.
Mickey also could absolutely save Ashley there. Um,
Yeah, like Mickey's back and forth, but Mickey wasn't one of the votes I was saying.
oh.
Because Ava would have to change her mind, and Ava's been, I think, just too anti
Mm-hmm.
Ashley, especially like if Mickey does.
I think maybe Kelly and Keanu would evict Morgan over Ashley. I really don't think they like Morgan at all. And maybe Lauren would too. I don't know.
I think Lauren goes with Vince even after everything.
But maybe Kelly and Keanu don't.
But who knows? They would honestly probably be like whatever Mickey wants, they would do the opposite.
And whatever Keanu wants, they do the opposite.
Exactly. So remember, if Keanu wants Morgan to leave, then she's staying. So
You're right. Okay. Can we talk about our third A player?
you can talk about him if you want.
I don't know where to put this king either.
I mean, I think he's below them.
I think he's in the best position in the house.
I think
Who
he's
nominates him?
safest, but
And
I
I
like
think
to, I like
he
to reward
did a lot
activity
of.
personally.
Sorry. What did you say?
I said I think he's like probably this like least likely to go home of them, but I like to personally reward activity and how well they played the specific week. And I think the other two were a lot more. It's like I know Will did some work, but he also was 30 minutes before the nomination ceremony saying, "If you do put Rachel up, I'm still not going to go after you, and like you can do whatever you want." And the other
I
were more instrumental in saving Rachel.
I just think we keep underestimating Will. I don't know. I think he had a big role in saving Rachel, and his style is not talk 100 times, um, you know, make 10-year charts of M&Ms. His is to be like, I'm with you. We're good. Yeah, okay, I agree. And his yeah, okay, I agree to the end, which is so funny. He's made me giggle a lot. But I think that solidity and trust like resonated with Vince in spite of all of Ashley and Morgan's campaigns. Vince woke up in the morning ready to still uh ready to still nominate Rachel. He only talked to Rachel and only talked to Will, and they changed things. But I'm okay with putting him below them. But I don't like this narrative that Will is not active enough because he is. He's just subtle when he is. He already has made a final three with Rachel and Ashley and with Vince and Morgan. Um, to prepare for when the judges come. He created the Judges Alliance. Like he's active. I think he's active, and I just think he's calm about it and he's not frantic about it. So people act like he isn't, but he's careful about when he's active. So I don't know. I think people are sleeping on my man. That's my.
I, I agree. I'm not trying to say he's inactive. I just think compared to the other two, I think they were a lot more instrumental in this week playing out, and this was a very, very, very big week for all three of them. And I think that his type of activity is for his own safety, and I worry that like if he would be the push needed to finish influencing somebody, I don't know if he could do that. Because again, right before the nom ceremony, Vince talked to him before he talked to Rachel, and Will said, "Yeah, like if you got to put her up, do what you got to do." And if Rachel didn't go in that room, I think there's a very good chance that because of that conversation, Rachel goes up.
I remember I heard that, and he didn't just say yeah, do what you got to do. He said before it, he said
He
he
was
got
saying
like
that he
that's what you're gonna do. What you got to do. He said I disagree. I would do other stuff. But if it's what you got to do what you got to do. And there is a difference with that, right? Like
I agree,
he
but I
still
think
was
right
making it known
before
like
the
I would
ceremony,
not do that. That is not a good choice. But I'll I'll still love you.
but when you're right before the ceremony and he's still clearly undecided, that's when you need to put your foot down and be like, do not do it.
He's still it's just not the way he convinces. He goes, "It's okay, I still love you, but I think you should do this." Like, "I'm with you no matter what. Have you considered doing this?" Like, that's his style, and that I think is effective, genuinely.
I
And
don't
I
think
don't know
the
if it would have
judges
been
ever
effective if he was
communicate
like,
with
"Vince,
us.
you're not gonna do this. Don't you dare do this." Like, I don't know if that would have really worked as well. But,
With fucking it would, but we're not going to get anywhere with this. We're going to go in circles, so I'm stopping this while we can.
okay. Fine. I'll put him below. I love he's the only person in the house that will not get nominated by a single person. So can I at least put him like in the middle? Fine, I'll put him at the bottom. It's true. These two queened out, they get to be at the top. Okay. Anything else to say about William?
No, I don't have anything else.
Okay.
I don't
Who
think.
started though? Did I? I did. Okay.
No, we maybe will have one.
What?
I said I'm not. I don't know if we're going to have any B tiers, but there's. I think that I found one.
Okay.
Put
I found
put Lauren in B tier.
D tier, absolutely.
Like
Ugh.
it's she's obviously like she's not an active player. She's not doing what she needs to. However, I feel bad for her because she's been so absolutely fucked by Vince for pretty much no reason. Like, she made her correct move. She tried to save Riley. Vince flipped. She was on that wall with him and Catherine. She said, "Okay, Vince, you're gonna nom Rachel, right?" And he said, "Yep." And then he didn't. And then he said, "Okay, I'm gonna backdoor Rachel." And she said, "Cool, backdoor Rachel." And then he didn't. Her position has absolutely plummeted, and you can say it's because of the inactivity she's had before that, and that's completely fair. I think she obviously could be doing more, but a lot of her current position is genuinely not her fault, and I do feel
I disagree so hard.
no, Vince fucked her. Vince completely fucked her.
She also fucked herself hard. I think Vince fucked her, but I think so much of her position is directly a result of her own actions. First of all, her vetoing Riley crumbled everything. Can you imagine this game if she did not veto Vince?
But that,
Also,
yeah.
do you remember her HOH when she should have just targeted Ashley? And she took, I think her taking out Adrian started all of this, genuinely. I think if she does not renominate Adrian and just listen to all the people that aren't on her side, this season is completely different. So
I
I
mean,
think part of this is the problem of her inactivity, but she also saved Vince over Zach, who she had a showmance with and would have
you know,
literally killed anyone to be with her, you know? Um, she has not made decisions, but the decisions she's made have been terrible and tanked her game completely. So I cannot blame it all on Vince because Lauren is also responsible for where she's at. That is my opinion.
yeah, but like her prior decisions, obviously not good. I went on a 20-minute rant about her in her HOH episode. But even then, like, if Vince just like didn't play the last week how he did, it all would have probably been working out and she'd be in a great position.
I guess. Sure. Yeah. And if my grandmother had wheels, she would be a bike, you know?
Is that a saying?
That's like there's like a video of that, some Italian guy saying that, and it's like a similar situation, yeah. You know,
Um,
like it could be, but it didn't happen. There's just no reason some of the things that have happened to her should have happened. It's shocking to me. She's gotten unlucky. But yeah, her inactivity too, like she refuses to talk to like anybody outside of her little bubble, like ever, about anything. It's really bad. Oh, and she hates Ashley. Like Ashley talks to her, and she does not talk to Ashley.
I think that if okay, picture this, right? If the Nether Gorgon comes in,
Mm,
and then the Nether Gorgon tries to kill Rachel, but uh, Lauren stabs the Nether Gorgon. Rachel will
mm.
probably be slightly more loyal to Lauren than she was before, and then there's inroads all over.
I see it. I'm in. Oh my god, the mastermind's coming back next week. Did you hear?
I sure did. I have BB updates open on my laptop that I've been refreshing to see if we get an HOH result, and it just says, "Who do you want to win HOH?" The mastermind returns next Thursday. Angela returns to surprise the house guests on Wednesday's episode.
Angela's the mastermind.
Oh my god, wait. We need that.
Um. Ugh. Okay, sorry. Back to Lauren. The one thing she was at least trying. You know, I heard she pitched a lot, like, "Way get Rachel up." But if I was Lauren this week, I'm gonna be posted up in there like Morgan is. I'm gonna be. You know what, Lauren? Slide under the covers with him too. You know, like flash a tit if you got it. Be all up in Vince's business. That is your number one. That is your best friend. You tell him what the hell to do, and he probably would listen. You cannot. You know, that's all I'm saying.
I need her to go to like Mickey and be like, "Mickey, I hate Vince now." And you know Mickey's gonna spread that shit like wildfire. And Vince will think that it's a lie, and everyone else will be like, "Oh shit, she's anti-Vince now," and then she could get her way in.
Yeah, Vince has tanked her game completely. Um, but that's the path she's chosen. So Wah, wah. You know?
All right. Are you putting another D tier, or are you putting the only B tier?
Oh, I'm going next. I I don't know. Are we putting Mickey in D maybe? Yeah. I think that's where I want to put her. Maybe I could say lower, I don't know. Is it weird to say this was a good week for Mickey while putting her in D for what we've seen? She was, the house target. She was going home and she won the veto. She got very lucky to get that. Good for her. Huzzah. She is still in a terrible spot. She is still pretty expendable, but there's part of me that as the week goes by wonders if they're going to choose Mickey or Vince, if they're going to choose Ava or Mickey. She's finally, I think, with Riley gone and with Riley gone and with Zach gone, she's finally seen the light and been like, oh, maybe I should actually like work with the people who like want to work with me and we like each other. Crazy. But she did this, she advocated for Catherine to be the Renum. I was like, oh my God. She really toned down the crazy shit she was saying. She still said a lot of it, but she's kind of like a puppy at this point where she'll be like, oh, I'm running the game. They'll be like, okay, sweetie. Like everyone knows not to trust her or believe her, but she's back in with her side. I don't know if they put her up or not. She could really easily just be like, I see her going. Like the good thing about the judges is they can always just take out Mickey ahead of any one of them. Like the other side will have a nom set that includes Mickey, and she'll just go. But hey, she's in a better spot than she was last week, I guess. So that's my Mickey assessment.
Yeah, I think you just said the key thing to me. If the other side wins, Mickey's probably on the block and going home. Meanwhile, if like the main side wins, Lauren's probably on the block, but she's not going home over Kelly or Keanu. Or if Vince is on the block at that point, Vince is also. I don't think Lauren leaves next week unless there's like a freak accident. And I think Mickey is.
I think Lauren would leave over Mickey.
They wouldn't be on the block together.
Oh, over Kelly and Keanu. Yeah.
So I think just Lauren's safer specifically next week, and still like people like Ava who logistically should not be targeting Mickey. Like, don't trust her long term, but like Mickey thinks Ava's a sheep, and Ava's like, yeah, I'm going to backdoor Mickey. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Okay. But if we're going in terms of safety, then Will is top of A.
I think for the players at the top, that valuing more active, good gameplay is more significant. And for people at the bottom, safety is like a tiebreaker because they both suck anyways.
I think also though for Mickey, like she was a part of Operation Save Rachel. Like she did put in work to get Catherine to be that renom. Like she actually did some okay stuff.
Yeah, but she also would have gone home, and is still a likely target to go home.
But wouldn't it be so funny to put her above Lauren?
No, because I like Lauren more.
I hate Lauren, dude. I'm so over her. I can't do it anymore. She sucks. I'll put her above.
Kelly and Catherine
Lauren is so bad at this game.
First.
She's a sweet girl. She's so bad at this game. It's like crazy. She's as bad at this game as the people in that tier, and I'm gonna say it. She has wrecked her own game. She's a terrible player.
She's not Kelly.
She's getting there. She's so bad.
Kelly volunteered for the block 5 times, and Keanu wanted to throw
okay. No one's Kelly. She's not. No one's Kelly or Keanu. All right, but
at least Lauren like has a correct read on what she should be.
Yeah, she's not Delulu. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Put right.
But Mickey, she's better than you. Okay. Any other Mickey thought? Mickey also looked delightful with her hair down this episode. Is all I'd like to say. She looked great.
Oh,
I saw people
also
saying that.
She's also my favorite member of the Judges Alliance.
Oh my God. They put the graphic up that had Mickey and Incident Morgan, and I was laughing because Kat looked so confused, and she was like, oh yeah, Mickey tried to form something similar with me. Okay. Yeah, so that's gonna have to be explained.
Like, how do you possibly mess that up?
That's really fucking funny.
Me when my job is to put 5 pictures on the screen and I can't do that right.
Isn't that crazy? They're getting paid so much money to do that. And they can't even put like Morgan instead of Mickey on the screen. It's crazy. Because I know Kat's confused. She's like, wait, Mickey's in it. Why is she on the block? What's going on? Like, you know, I don't know.
Okay, Bryce, put Rachel in B tier.
There we go. I agree. Rachel's a clean B. And please do explain.
She didn't go up when she absolutely should have. Like, one thing you cannot say about Rachel is that she's not gonna fucking fight and be active. She has people rallying around her currently. Long term, the issue is like still nobody wants her at the end. Like, no, absolutely nobody. Even like when Morgan was giving reasons, she's like, we should keep Kelly because she's not going to vote for Rachel. Ashley was like, who the fuck cares if she's going to vote for Rachel? She's not going to be sitting in the final two. Like, nobody wants her there. Nobody even wants her to get close enough to it. Like, she's been playing well, and she could change perspective. She could get a lock on things more. She currently has people very loyal to her. She avoided a situation that she should have been absolutely fucked in. Uh, it's just I can't give her higher than B with how big of a target she is for the other side of the house and with how grim her long-term prospects are looking.
I think the other thing that puts her to a B is just that fuck uppery with Keanu. She almost got herself evicted, so I have to ding her a tear for that. You know, I would say she's finally realized, but she apparently slipped up to him again, so I don't know. She's in a fine spot for now. Like you said, long-term prospects aren't good, but she's pulled off a string of miracles. The game should not look as good as it does for her at all. Everything has gone right, even besides Kelly's saying, but like even Catherine going great. Like it is a miracle, and it is so impressive that she is not only still here and still unnominated, but is actually in a good spot. And I think to win, she's gonna have to comp out, but you never underestimate Rachel. I'm sure they're gonna break out that hang on to the punching bag competition whenever they need it. So we'll have to see.
I think we need like during the triple eviction, during the HOH competition, there needs to be a Pandora's box option, and then Rachel's gonna open it, and it's like, okay, you get to be HOH for every eviction in this triple, and also you get final two reversal and immunity until final two.
Final two reversal. Yes, I agree. Yeah, but it's so refreshing to see her like not giving a shit, ignoring people, kicking Keanu out of rooms and not leaving and staring people down. It's so delightful. And I think the thing with Rachel is there is an element of like, I know they think she's a mastermind manipulator, but there's an element of radical honesty that can hurt you and can help you. And it does both to her because obviously you don't want to go around saying, fuck you, bitch, I hate you, I'm putting you up because, then you got people coming after you. But on the flip side, when you make your target so clear and you're like, Keanu, I hate you, you're going up, Kelly sucks, is a sociopath, people are like, okay, I guess she's not going to go after me. I know who her targets are, right? So it can make it a little bit easy. I think part of that messy gameplay can be kind of what saved her too. So it's kind of the hidden power of being so confrontational, and yeah, it's intimidating. You don't want to get yelled at, but yeah, I'm sure she'll keep bullying people to the end. The other side, I also have to ding for like when you watch these feeds, half the day is just Kelly, Keanu, Lauren, Catherine, Vince, shit talking Rachel. It's all day. It's constant. It's obnoxious to listen to, but it exists, and it's hard to fight against. So yeah, that's my.
Bryce, why don't you round us off by talking about the final player left, Zay?
I'm gonna put her in C. I think that's where I've decided.
Wait, you can
Above,
hear me?
below, I don't know. I can debate that later. So Ava, I think she still has a very good social game. She's still well liked by people. I think this Ashley obsession has killed her. I think it is such a miss such a miss for her to not be in the Judges Alliance. I don't know if they'll choose her. I don't know if they'll choose Vince. It's the same with Mickey. She's at least in a better spot than Mickey. She still has no one targeting her, but I worry for her long-term prospects not being in that. But I could still see her sneaking through. Honestly, I could see her sneaking through the implosion of it. She is one of the few people that it actually is a big hit that Catherine went instead of Kelly, in my opinion. She seemed to have a really good relationship with Catherine, so I really don't like Catherine going for her. That was kind of going to be a nice ace in the hole for her. But she also was stupid enough to tell people that she wanted to work with Catherine. So she's still in a good spot, ish, but I could see her getting thrown out now. She's getting left out of the Judges. She's not in any official things. So I think just right in a C is where she. What I do like is how she played. I like how she played the block. At first, I was like, okay, this is stupid for you to say, just put me up. But she was getting put up anyways, and I think the way she did it of like, yeah, put me up, I get it. Well, I'm on the block, and just like staying so chill is the way to be on the block if you're safe. She stayed very calm, very cool, very collected. Was not really ever in danger. So I do have to applaud her for handling being on the block well. So that's my Ava assessment.
Ryan? Honestly, my instinct was D, just because like she's not an immediate target, but she has like absolutely no respect in the game. She spent the entire last week and a half talking about how her HOH was manipulated when she made a very big move, and now she's just trying to unclaim it as her own. Mm-hmm. She doesn't have anyone super like undyingly loyal to her. She's not as close with Will anymore. She's not as close with Rachel anymore. She still doesn't like Ashley. The people she's gravitating towards working with right now are like Lauren and Kelly, but then she doesn't want to work with like Keanu and Vince, who are working with them. And then like I just don't really see where she goes from here, like who she can attach to, who's going to pick her over other people. She's not an active enough game. She's a little more active than like Lauren, obviously, but that's not saying much. But she just doesn't. She's just less of a target than Lauren, but she's like the
I think she
same.
has more connections than Lauren too by a lot. She has connections, a lot of them,
but not any like solid ones that'll pick her over anyone else.
They'll pick her over other people, but not everyone else. So it's tough, yeah. But I could see if enough weeks pass, like if the Judges implode, she's right back in there. Mickey still is obsessed with her, there is still final twos with Will. There is still final twos with Rachel. It's something. There is a world where she gets picked over Vince. I could see them taking out Vince before they take out Ava. I don't know.
They would.
And I still think it is going to be a long time before people target her. And I think if she just keeps making it different, making it week by week, like those relationships are going to change. Is she my winner pick? No, but I think D is too harsh. I think D is way too harsh.
I'm fine keeping her where she is.
Slay. Yeah, I feel comfortable with this ranking. It is a little jarring seeing Morgan at number 1, but I'll give it to her. She didn't sleep for this.
I think we need to put Zay in S tier for getting that bag.
For getting that, I agree. We'll put Zay in S tier for getting that bag and selling those little feetsies. And we'll put Zach in F tier for not selling his feet. There we go.
Okay, take them off.
Okay. So for our final tier list here at the TOUTTE podcast, we have Morgan, then Ashley, then Will in A, Rachel all by herself in B, Vince and Ava in C, Lauren and Mickey in D. In F, we've got Keanu, Catherine, and Kelly. Keanu and Kelly have returned home. So we will see if we are right or we are wrong. But as you always know, we are always right. We're never wrong. And if you disagree, you are wrong. So yeah.
Bryce, do we have an HOH yet?
Yes, we do.
Okay, you're lying again.
No. Keanu is the HOH.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, that was a Keanu HOH prank. We messed around here at TOUTTE. Just some of the fun stuff we got up to.
Oh my god, wait, we do have an HOH. It's Mickey.
Oh my god! Wow.
That was the Mickey HOH prank.
Oh, you know what's stupid is I actually still kind of believed you. I was like, oh yeah, it's Mickey, dude. Mickey HOH prank's a classic. I remember doing that back in the day. You know.
Is that who you did it with the first time earlier? I don't remember.
It is. I did hit you with the Mickey HOH prank, so you're reheating my nachos, as the kids say. You know. I hate that.
It's
By the
been
way. Anything else for the ladies back home?
I'm single. Hit me up.
Okay.
Remember to
Oh wait,
invest.
these are back. Hold up.
Are they actually?
Yes. Uh-oh. Rachel looks sad and alone.
We will
I
be
think
waiting.
Lauren got it. Lauren looks ecstatic. Oh, goodness gracious. Please no. I'm telling you, I felt something terrible in the air. If I had to guess, it's a Lauren HOH.
I need to go to hashtag 27.
Oh, God. Will does not look happy. Rachel does not look happy. Oh, God. It might be a Kelly HOH. I told you I was feeling it. It's Kelly or Lauren. I'm going to tell you right now.
Keanu won.
What?
Keanu.
Let's go. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Let's fucking.
Your Keanu HOH prank was real.
The HOH prank was real. I'm down. My HOH prank was real. Oh my god. Oh my god. Keanu is our new HOH. Let's see what happens. I think this could be a Mickey eviction. That's my prediction.
I'm praying.
We're gonna have to see, but it's gonna be entertaining.
Okay,
and the big question is gonna be: is he gonna put up Rachel?
It's like I feel like the initial noms are pretty set in stone. I don't see why he would change from Ashley, Morgan, Mickey. Maybe he throws an Ava in there for some reason. And then
But the Renom.
is Renom the fourth of them, or does he shoot at Rachel? I feel like he might not. He seemed very apologetic. Oh my god, that means Kelly
Depend
digs
on how
her.
Rachel plays this and how much he listens to Vince and to Kelly, and it's gonna depend how much he listens to Lauren and Kelly.
Bryce, why is Kelly in the fucking jury?
Isn't the jury? I heard the jury is 7 people. Maybe she's not.
This is the eviction for 10.
Oh, no. I could see Will going up. Keanu wanted Will up before.
He told the cameras yesterday that it would be Mickey, Morgan, Ashley.
I'm saying as the renom. I could definitely see Will renom if one of them comes off. In fact, I'd almost bet on it.
Okay, but we need to remember. Also, apparently it was a memory comp and Keanu won it.
Y'all suck. How do you do that? Come on, y'all. You have Keanu win a memory comp? Rachel.
Well, better grab a like this.
Keanu. But of the other side people, I'm happier without them with Lauren or Kelly winning. So power shift. Let's see what happens.
Like when like Mickey and Kelly are in jury together, they're gonna be so insufferable.
Correct.
They're
With that,
at the jury roundtable, and Mickey will be like, "Taylor, I have something to say." Well, I think we need to move Keanu to
S tier. Yeah. And Morgan's in trouble. All right. I am going to bed. So we'll see how the rest of the season goes.
Send me the tier list, and are you uploading this tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love one another, etc.